The Mysterious Picture by Charles de Coster. Charles de Coster, the father of Belgian literature, born in Munich, major work The Legend of Tile Eulenspiegel and Lame Kozek. The story took place in the palace of the Archduke of Battenberg. The central character of the story, Tile Eulenspiegel, reached the palace of the Archduke of Battenberg on his donkey. His clothes and appearance attracted everyone's attention. His cap was set smartly on his head, and the three bright feathers on it danced in the breeze as he rode. At the main entrance, Tile met the captain of the guards. He was a tall, well-built, red-haired man of about 25. He was handsomely dressed in his gold-braided uniform. When the captain of the guards understood that Tile is a Flemish painter, he was presented before the Archduke. Tile was appointed as the court painter. Before long, a grand feast was served. The Archduke wanted Tile to paint his portrait so as to leave his memory to his descendants. Tile wanted to portray the Archduke along with his courtiers. Tile asked the Archduke to allow him to see all the courtiers who were to be painted along with him. They came and saw him one by one. The first to come was the commander-in-chief of the army. He was a short, fat, bald man with an enormous paunch. He said, "When you paint my picture, remember you are to make me look handsome. If you do not make my stomach look flat, I'll have you hanged." An elderly lady came next. She had a large hump on her back. She said, "Make me look young and beautiful. If you don't remove the hump on my back and supply what I lack in beauty, I will have you torn to pieces." A young lady who was the companion of the Duchess came next. She was young and pretty, but had lost 3 of her front teeth in an accident. She warned Tile that if in her picture she didn't see herself smiling with a perfect set of pearly teeth, she would have him cut into small bits by her lover. She pointed to the captain of the guards. Similar requests and threats continued until he had finished with the last of the courtiers. Then the Archduke sent for him. He demanded Tile to paint all the courtiers as such. He said, "If you leave out a mole, a pimple, or a single grey hair, I'll have you slaughtered like a pig." Tile thought that if he painted the picture as directed by the Archduke, he might be killed by the courtiers. If his picture satisfied the whims of the courtiers, he might be killed by the Archduke. So he decided not to paint the picture to save himself from being killed. Tile and his assistants feasted themselves on the choicest dishes and drank the finest wines. They spent 60 days in the palace in merrymaking. On the 60th morning, Tile presented the picture by saying that there is something very special about the picture. Only those who have noble blood in your veins will be able to see the painting. All the rest will see nothing but a blank wall. The courtiers outdid one another in showing their admiration for the picture. They praised Tile for his splendid painting. Suddenly, Duke's jester leaped into the air and shouted, "All of you know that I am a fool and I have no blue blood in my veins. I can see no picture but only a blank wall." Tile calmly strode out by saying, "When fools begin to talk, it's time for wise men to walk." He rode away on his donkey.